Yo, welcome to Fireside Chats. I'm Q.
And I'm Brady.
So today we're going to discuss interpersonal relationships. This is our third episode of our 3 to 4 part series of Life After College. So Brady, kind of describe how have you started networking after college? Like, what's your take on networking now that you have your bachelor's? Well, actually, you have your master's. So, what's your take on the networking in the general public now, in life in general?
Honestly, after graduating, I've realized that, well, me personally, I take advantage of every opportunity to network.
Right.
So I say this, I will network at Walmart. I will network at the library.
Okay.
I will network at the mall. Anytime that I see an opportunity to meet someone that could put me in connection of something that I'm hoping to gain or do something I'm hoping to learn or anything, just meeting someone that can, I'm sadly to say, benefit me in some type of way.
Right. I got you. There's nothing wrong with that.
So, yeah, I mean, that's the place I'm in life. I need people that can help me. Right. I don't need to just people in my life just to just be there. I need help right now.
They have to be bringing something to the table.
People, yeah.
I got you.
People that can put you in position. So that's my take on networking.
Okay, I can piggyback on that. Like, for me, I think I jumped on the networking van just a slight bit early because I got part of this group. And actually, it's a science behind like networking. It's a study called psycholinguistics. If you ever heard of that, or if you're familiar with that, definitely look that up. And just kind of, I think people need to understand that you can learn from everyone. Like you said, you network in the Walmart, you network in the Kmart's no more, but you network wherever you go, and that's the type of attitude that you have to go into life with, because you never know the hands you're going to shake. You never know. I met so many entrepreneurs. I met so many like-minded individuals. I met so many people that just have great ideas from a simple, hey, how you doing? It's I know for guys now, it was a point in time in my life where I wouldn't speak to a lady unless I was, trying to get at her. But I'm at a mature point in my life now where I can actually just network with a lady at random and not even, go, not trying to pursue her. And that's the point that you have to get at.
Okay, Q.
But you have to get to that point because you got to understand the world is about who you know. That's how you get into these positions. It's all about who you know. And that's exactly how, so for those that don't know, I'm over in Kuwait right now. So I'm overseas right now. And how I got this position is because I communicated effectively, I would say, with a guy that I met just every day we'll chop it up. I was seeing this guy every day for 6 months straight. I'm chopping it up with him. I'm kind of, taking a piece of his mind.
Building that relationship.
Exactly. It's not that I had a hidden agenda, because I put it out there on Front Street that, man, right. I want that opportunity.
And just off that alone, I'm sorry to cut you off, but just off that alone, people have to understand it's nothing wrong with being straight up telling people what your purpose is.
They respect that even more.
That's exactly how you're going to get your foot in the door. I even know for me, while I'm looking for those that, that job in my field or whatever, so I'm just even close to it. When I talk to these companies over the phone, I'll call a company, right?
Okay.
So a company I want to work for, I'll call and I'll get into connection with the hiring manager, human resources, whoever that can put me, give me that information I'm looking for. And if they tell me that they are not hiring at the moment, I will then say, whether this be true or not, I will then say I am new to the area. I'm looking for opportunities to network, to be placed in environments where I can network with professionals that are in my field.
Okay.
Do you know of any networking opportunities that you think will be beneficial to what I'm looking to do? That will open up a whole other conversation.
Definitely.
They'll then say, well, let me think. you can actually join this organization, and they're having a meeting on October 25th or whatever, after you have, formed some type of relationship with that person, so it feels like they can tell you some, information they would not have shared if you didn't ask them or tell them what you needed. From that point, you can then go and say, well, if you ever hear of any job openings that you think go with my skill set, could you please forward them my resume? You get what I'm saying? They will definitely say, absolutely, I will definitely do that. And what did you say that your name was? And what's a good contact? Actually, I'm going through my email and I see my friend just forwarded me a job from so-and-so.
Hey, and now you in there. Just
and
like
now
that.
You in there. I have had so many interviews happen that way with jobs that weren't posted on job site, just from getting that connection from over the phone like that.
Just going the extra mile. Just actually getting involved with, I call those uncomfortable conversations, because it's not something that we go into the conversation, want to have, but I mean, we leave out with everything. You left out with a job opportunity, a job interview.
Exactly.
Basically by just going the extra mile and seeing. You never would have had that opportunity had you not tried. So I think especially for people who've been out of college at least 6 months to a year, I think you definitely have to pick up your networking game, whether it be and not just via internet. I mean, via Instagram nowadays, but start going to some seminars, start going to just different events where you can kind of put yourself in those spaces, even if you're not comfortable with being in those type of spaces yet. You can still. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's all about setting yourself up for success. It's all it's about.
I hope y'all taking notes, because I just thought about things and I'm jotting them down. Like, I need to just remember about this event that's going on. The thing is, when you go to these events, even if they're events that are not geared towards networking, there will always be someone there that has a business card, that is doing what you want to do, what you think you may want to do in the future, or maybe if they're not doing none of that and what you want to do, still get connected, because they're still a professional in their field. They're still someone who's hopefully making a difference, and that's something that you want to strive to do. So Lord, just build that connection anyway, because you don't know who that person may know,
and that's what it's all about.
It's just really stepping, and thankfully God has blessed me with being very comfortable with just stepping out on a limb, talking to different people, and knowing how to form a conversation with people that probably have no type of similarities as I do, and really navigating it to where I can get something out of it that I was looking to get.
Right.
And so you just have to train yourself to do that. Don't say, oh, I don't want to go over there and talk to them, or because they.
So I have a question.
Stuff like that.
I got you. So for a person that's not really comfortable with actually meeting someone, what type of advice would you give them to help them step outside of their comfort zone and take that chance and to speak, to shake their hand? What type of advice would you give that shy person, so to say?
Yeah, definitely. I would give the same advice that I do give myself. You don't enter into a conversation as you are. You enter into a conversation as the person that you hope to become. Ooh. So you already talk to that person.
A bar.
Like you're already the CEO of this company. You talk to them, that's the type of confidence that you have to have. Whether you fully believe that or not, to make yourself comfortable, to get the most effective conversation, or to have the most effective conversation, you have to make that talk to yourself. Like right now, I am not Brady Lewis, the graduate that's looking for a job that will really just, that's almost on the verge of just saying, whatever, I'm just going to go down here and just get this quick job real quick and just, see what do. You have to think about, okay, I'm Brady Lewis, the one that wants to be the CEO of her own company. I'm already her. Ooh. You get what I'm saying? I'm already the person that I'm hoping to be. I'm just about to go talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, they can't look down on me because I already know who I am.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing that I'm going to be losing out of this conversation.
So that person needs to have self-confidence.
That person needs to establish where they're trying to be in life. They have to realize that they're already that person. They're just in the making. They're just, there's more pieces being added to your own puzzle.
Okay.
You're already that person. Understand that. Understand who you are, what you are. Understand whose you are.
Right.
If you believe in God like I do, you know who you are. You know who you belong to. So at that point, it's nothing that is stepping in your way of stepping outside of your comfort zone in order to get or talk to or have these conversations. We're all afraid, when we go into, talk to different people, we don't know how they're going to react.
Right.
Like, I've talked to people that have been so rude to me. I've talked to people that have just really just turned me down. Like, well, no, we don't really handle people like that. Or no, we don't really talk to people about, just really nasty, but you just thank you very much and you keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be affiliated with that person anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't even worry about, the outcome of the conversation, but you just keep practicing and building yourself, keep making yourself more comfortable with networking.
Yeah, and I think that's so important. I tell one of my good friends all the time, like, I used to tell him, man, you need to have an initiative of speaking to people. Just like, even if you're going into the store, just speak. You never know where that simple handshake, that simple hey, that simple how are you doing, how's your day going, you never know where that's going to lead. And I've had a chance to work in retail, and I had the chance to actually, like, so you're in a sense, you're forced to speak to people. So you're forced to talk. So that's been my practice, so this was back in college. I worked in Lowe's. So I had to speak to people that came in my department, so even I worked in the paint department. What that did for me was that exposed me to people people that's buying paint, you got to realize most likely they're in real estate. Like, so I met a lot of people who were in real estate. I have so many beneficial conversation, and I got so many contacts of people who were in real estate by actually going the extra mile and asking them, why are they painting this house this color? Or, just going beyond the surface conversation and try to understand that person. If you kind of taking a piece of their brain, I promise you it'll benefit you. I learned things.
And I know I don't look at a person just, face value. You have to look at, like, you have to remember, what am I chasing after? You know what I'm saying? Everyone that comes into my life could play a part in this. I need to know this. The only way I'll know if that person has purpose in my life is if I go there and I talk to them.
Hey, you dropping bars today.
It may not be them that's going to get me where I need to be, but they may know somebody that can. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So you have to look at everything as an opportunity. And sometimes that's not always good, but you have to know when you're in that place where you need to be looking at everything as an opportunity. You get what I'm saying? Right. Not say you take every opportunity that comes your way, but definitely look at everything as something that can be, manipulated into what you need it to be. That's how I feel about it at this point in my life. You get what I'm saying?
I got you. I feel it. I definitely feel that. So anything else you wanted to add to that?
I can say also, don't be afraid of, I know especially in the Black community, we are very hesitant on just talking to people.
Yeah.
We're not, and I can say we, because I'm included in this stereotype, I suppose.
Right.
We automatically think we have to have this hard exterior of, we
the shell.
Be friendly. We're friendly, we looked at it being weak, and if it's being weak, that means somebody can quickly, move on us. So we have to think about all of these things, and it keeps us from just looking at, like, it's just a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, just saying something.
Like, everybody's human. I think
everybody is human.
You make a very valid point, though. So you have to understand that person wants to meet you too. It's just, and I think oftentimes I know for guys, so some females to us, not to me, but to us, they be like, man, she looks so mean. Like,
Yeah.
like what exactly, you know, and I used to say that until I got to college. And I actually would speak to females and have a conversation. I'm like,
Right.
this girl is not even what I imagine her to be. Like I put a whole stereotype on this lady for what? Like it's
Exactly.
only you playing mind tricks with yourself.
With yourself.
Like, come on. No, so I definitely
And honestly, it's spaces like just, the way a lot of us grew up, it's spaces where we'll come into a place and it's nothing but us, it's nothing but African Americans.
Mhm.
And it's like, we don't even speak to each other.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
we don't even, like, somebody can speak to us that we don't know. We looking at them like,
who is that?
you know what I'm saying? Like, why she talking to me? She
Right.
don't even know me. Why she so
Yeah.
friendly? You know what I'm saying? But you have to eliminate all of that if you want to put yourself in positions that people are not in at the moment. Like,
Right.
if you have a bigger vision, than that. So you don't hinder yourself
Ooh,
with that.
tell him, man, you
don't-
dropping bars today, man. Dropping them.
Yeah,
Really?
don't hinder yourself like that. It is hard because we grow up in families where our family members are like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Our mothers are like that. Our sisters are like that.
Right.
So it's like we have to be that person to know like they just hindering themselves and having that attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta go out here and talk to people. Meet a stranger ain't a stranger if you talk to him and get to know him. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on it. Q, you got something?
I lead the audience with this, man. The quote I love is, it's not about the grades you make, it's about the hands you shake.
Yes.
And I want you to ponder, I want the audience to ponder on that and
Yes.
understand, man, you can change your whole life with a simple hey or a simple handshake. Literally, your whole life. It starts with a handshake.
It starts with a handshake.
That's the beginning of networking, speaking.
Yep. And my last thing for all of my fellow friends that are looking for jobs and that are applying to jobs, don't leave it up to a computer to get your application in the right hand. Call these people, talk to these people, talk to their friends, go on their LinkedIn pages and see where they were working before they got the position that you want.
Talk to them.
that company too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go, you have to think of creative ways to really expand your network.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So don't just go on a job site, apply for a job, and leave it. You get what I'm saying? Apply for that job, find a human resource manager, find the hiring manager, email that person. Let them know that you are actively seeking this job.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Excuse me, y'all, my voice kind of did something weird
I like
right there.
that. I like
But
that. I like that. The
so
fact
that's
that
my last
let's get back into those. So basically, let's get back into the old days and actually calling to check up on that application. What's the status on it? Pull up on them. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like that. Yeah. That's good though.
So that's my thing, guys.
I got you. Well, that'll conclude this episode of Fireside Chats. I hope you all enjoyed this.
All right. Peace out, y'all.
All right.